If you could pack like 3 or 4 or 5 bags.
300 volunteers spent Martin Luther King Jr. Day packing bags of food at Scott Elementary. It was all for the Portland Backpack Program.
It's totally cool. We will get 700 lunches packed in less than 30 minutes. It's just an amazing way to pull the community together and get the job done.
Every Friday, the food is given to kids at 4 different schools, so the whole family has food over the weekend.
Yep, the 4 schools we serve are Rigler, Scott, Woodlawn, and Martin Luther King School.
Diane Rios runs the nonprofit.
Well, we're really part of the food system for families. One example is last year we had 4 children from one family who were all receiving the food stacks, and the school found out after a while that that had been the only food in the house. So the older child, who was a 4th or 5th grade young man, had enough food to prepare for his younger siblings.
Like I tell my kids, it's a day off to have a day on.
Mary Evans runs the program at Woodlawn.
Teamwork. This is so cool. I love it. I think it's so important for kids especially to have the opportunity to feel what it's like to give back to people who are their age, right?
The sacks aren't just filled with food. Handwritten care notes are added to every bag. Clover, a 1st grader at Woodlawn, shared her note with us.
We care from Clover and Scott.
Who is Scott again?
My dad.
Somehow always manages to intuit what people's feelings are, so this kind of event's good for her.
Henry, a 2nd grader at Woodlawn, wrote a note too.
You're important and you are awesome. I feel like it's important because people, they get the food that they need. And they don't go hungry over the weekend.
A day off school, learning life lessons that matter.
It's about so much more than just food. It's making sure a child knows that we care about them.